Hi, I'm here today with Dr. Barbara Boyce, registered dietitian and founder of the Nutrition Budgeteer website. Hi, Barbara.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Happy to be here.
Good. And we're in your lovely home, which is in the Pike Creek, Pocassin area of Delaware. So tell me a little bit about your neighborhood.
This development is called Hunter's Ridge, and I moved here in about 2000. And I moved here because I wanted to be close to where I was working, which is about less than 5 miles from here. Because I came from a place where I would drive an hour each way to get to work, and I didn't want to do that anymore.
I can certainly understand that, and I'm assuming that the kitchen is the heart of your home.
Oh, definitely, as is most homes. But I have to say, we also spend a lot of time in our basement because we have a very full basement and do all of our exercising and hobbies down there.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll get to see that after we do this wonderful recipe. So today we are cooking chocolate zucchini bread, which is a recipe that I made recently and some of my friends fell in love with. So tell us a little bit about where the recipe comes from and what we need to do.
Sure. It comes from the cookbook for Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids, and it's called From Yucky to Yummy, Learning to Love Veggies. And it's nothing but vegetable recipes, but it's in all kinds of categories, from appetizers to entrees, side dishes, and desserts, as we're going to do today.
Okay, great.
So this is a very fast and easy recipe to put together, and you're going to help me.
All right.
We're going to start by combining sugar, and it's 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, and 3 tablespoons of canola oil.
So why do people want to use canola oil? That's not typical in most recipes that we see.
But actually, you know, canola oil is one of the healthiest vegetable oils out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people like olive oil, and olive oil is good, but olive oil is probably 3, 4, sometimes 5 times more per tablespoon than canola oil. So canola oil has all those healthy fats,
Okay.
so it is good for you.
Oh, good.
And now we're going to stir in 1 cup of unsweetened applesauce. Now the applesauce in this recipe is taking the place of butter or margarine that you would typically use, which adds a lot more fat. So this
might be the secret healthy ingredient.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, good.
And it adds a lot of moistness to the bread, which is great. So we
What's
combine
next?
that. Now we're going to step over here
Okay.
and combine our dry ingredients.
All right.
So we have 2 cups of flour.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how much cocoa? 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
Okay. I think one of the reasons that I chose to make this recipe is because zucchini is so abundant at this time of year, and I have friends that are begging to give it away and coming over and giving me these gigantic baseball bat size zucchinis. So it seems like the perfect time. Tell us more about zucchini.
This is the perfect time for zucchini because, you know, if people have a zucchini plant, they probably have. Go ahead and mix
All
that
right.
together.
All right. I'll help you.
And then once that's mixed together, you're going to combine it with that one.
Okay.
If you have a zucchini plant, you have tons of zucchini.
But it's not always so beautiful.
Well, and one of the secrets is this, to try to pick it when it's this size. Don't
Okay.
let it get to be monstrous, because when it gets big, you get a lot bigger seeds in the middle, and they're just not as tasty. So this is a much preferred size to work with.
I had never known that. I always thought bigger was better.
Well, you get much more bread out of it the bigger it is. And
Okay.
cooking it in this way is a great way to use excess zucchini. But you know, there are so many other ways to use zucchini.
Like what?
Some people get those spiral cutters and they cut the zucchini and use it as pasta instead of, you know, the
Nice.
normal pasta, which saves lots of calories.
Great.
You can cut it up so many different ways. You can cut it into matchsticks. You can cut it into slices and, you know, eat it raw, of course, say with hummus or ranch dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my favorite ways to eat it cooked would be ratatouille, which is, you know, a mixture with eggplant and bell peppers, which are also frequent this time of year in the
Great.
garden.
So, Barbara, can I ask you, if people wanted to learn how to make ratatouille or wanted to get more recipes, could they find them on your website?
Yes, there are quite a number of recipes of all kinds, not just zucchini, but lots of healthy, low-cost recipes at thenutritionbudgeteer.com.
Okay. All right, so this is getting a little, I'll let you take over and make sure it's blended the way you want it. And it looks like we're almost done.
We are. See how fast that goes together? And you know, zucchini only has about 20 to 27 calories per cup. 20 if it's raw and 27 if it's cooked. So that's not very many calories. No fat. You know, I'm going to switch to this.
Okay.
There's no fat. There's no cholesterol, of course. It also is a good source of vitamin C and a good source of lutein and zeaxanthin, which are carotenoids. And those are good for eye health as well as some other things.
I'll move this for you.
Okay.
Okay, great.
So even though, you know, there aren't many calories in that, in a zucchini, and a cup is maybe half of a medium zucchini, it's got vitamin C, it's got vitamin A, it's got fiber, especially if you eat the peel and, you know, the whole thing.
So when you get to the part where you talk about shredding the zucchini, will we include the peel?
Yes. Oh, yes.
You shred the whole thing.
I shredded everything.
Okay, all right, so what's next?
So the last step is to simply add your shredded zucchini.
Okay.
And let's see,
I'll do
how
this for
much
you.
did we put in?
I think it was a cup and a half?
Yes, you're right,
Cup and a half of zucchini.
And 2/3 of a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips.
Okay, great. And this recipe can also be found on my blog, but as Barbara said, it comes from the Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids website and their cookbook, From Yucky to Yummy. Okay,
We're done.
we're done.
Go ahead and transfer it. Oh, you probably can't see it there. Transfer it into the dish.
One of the things that I've learned from some great cooks and great chefs is that they always prepare all their ingredients first. They're not running around from
That's what they
the
call
flour.
mise en place,
Uh-huh.
which means, you know, measure everything, make sure you have everything, first of all. How frustrating is it when you go to make something and then you find out you don't have a key ingredient?
I've done that
Oh.
many times.
So have I, and I mean, that happens to all of us. But if you do the mise en place, you will prevent that from happening.
Okay, good. So that's why it seems so quick and easy, and it actually is. All right, so now all we need to do is bake it at a 350-degree oven
For an hour.
For an hour, okay, and then we take it out and we will end up with this beautiful, lovely chocolate zucchini bread. Okay, one more question I have for you was that some people like to use convection ovens.
That's
And I
fine.
was wondering if you have a preference.
I have both, but I was using my regular oven today.
Okay.
But for convection oven, you typically reduce the temperature by about
Okay.
25 degrees, and you check it sooner. So you might check it as much as 10 minutes before the time it's given.
Okay, well, how about if I pop this in the oven for you, and then we'll give it a taste, and we can tell people about what they can do with their zucchini bread once it's done and how they can enjoy it for months to come.
All right.
Wow, that was delicious. That was amazing. I can't wait to eat the rest.
That's wonderful.
So thank you, Barb, so much for helping us learn how easy it is to make this wonderful chocolate zucchini bread and for introducing us to the Healthy Foods for Healthy Kids cookbook.
It's been my pleasure. Maybe we should do another one.
I think we should. And I think it's time that we should share the goodness with our wonderful videographer, Lindsay Lancaster, who's been helping us do this first video. What do you think?
Oh, thank you, Lindsay.
All right, thanks. And Barb, real quick before we go, tell them again, where can people find you?
www.nutritionbudgeteer.com.
Great. All right, thanks. This was so good.